Hey, I like to eat and I like to travel. But most of all, I love traveling to eat. Well, if you're hungry and you're on the road ready to eat, you're where traveling and food meet. Take you on a journey. Buckle up, you're in the front seat. Your road trip is so complete. Cause you're with the traveling hungry girl. You're with the who? Traveling hungry girl. Recipe, the food. Traveling hungry girl. Restaurant reviews. Traveling hungry girl. Where food meets travel. Right here with Traveling Hungry.
Hey. Welcome to Traveling Hungry Girl, the podcast where food, travel, and culture come together in the most flavorful way. I am Amani Sky, your host, and I am so excited you're here with me today. Before we get into today's episode, let's take a moment to center ourselves with a peaceful affirmation. I was not made to shrink. I rise, I shine, I inspire. Let's dive into one of the most important conversations you need to have before you take flight, and that's how to stay safe while traveling. Because listen, travel is powerful, it's fun, freeing, and full of magic, but we're not about to let poor planning or a sticky situation ruin the vibe, okay? So whether you're flying solo, hopping on a girls trip, a romantic baecation, or taking your little one on their first big adventure, this episode is all about making sure you feel confident, calm, and covered while you explore this beautiful world. Let's get into it. Number 1, do your homework. Research your destination thoroughly. You wouldn't walk into a stranger's house without knowing what's inside, right? Same thing goes for stepping into a new country or city. Every destination has its own rhythm, rules, and unspoken norms. And taking the time to understand them ahead of your trip can make all the difference between feeling out of place or feeling right at home. Before you pack your bags and hop on that plane, spend a little time to get to know the culture, customs, laws, and local etiquette. Not only is it respectful, but it can also keep you safe and help you blend in better with the locals. Ask yourself these questions. Is modest dress expected in public spaces? In many countries, especially those with religious or conservative values, showing too much skin can be considered offensive or even illegal in some areas. Research dress codes for places like temples or even beaches. Is public affection frowned upon? Holding hands or kissing in public might seem harmless, but in some cultures it's considered inappropriate or disrespectful. In places like the Middle East or certain parts of Asia, when light affection can attract unwanted attention or fines. Is it safe to walk alone at night? This can vary not just by the country but by neighborhood. Some areas are vibrant and safe after dark, while others should be avoided even during the day. Make sure you know the difference. What neighborhood should I avoid? Every city has its no-go zones. Look up common tourist scams, crime hotspots, or areas with political unrest. Local news sites, blogs, and digital groups can be a goldmine for this kind of information. Here's a tip. Check out forums like TripAdvisor or follow travel creators on TikTok or YouTube who share first-hand experiences. These real, unfiltered stories can help you avoid surprises that a generic guidebook might not mention. Also, remember this golden rule. What's normal back home might be rude, confusing, or even illegal somewhere else. A little homework now equals a much smoother trip later. Number 2, secure your belongings. Yes, even when you are sleeping. When you're traveling, your luggage isn't just stuff. It's your lifeline. Your passport is your ticket home. Your credit cards, access to money and meals. Your charger and power bank, your link to the world. So protecting your things should be just as important as planning your itinerary. Whether you're staying in a luxury hotel, a cozy Airbnb, or a resort, you can never assume your belongings are automatically safe. It's better to be over-prepared than under-protected. Smart ways to keep your valuables safe. Invest in a lockable backpack or suitcase. Investing in luggage with built-in combination locks or get your own TSA approved locks is a small step that can keep sticky fingers out of your bag, especially in crowded spaces like train stations and airports. Invest in money belts, neck wallets, or hidden pouches. These are lifesavers in busy tourist areas or transit hubs. Keep your passport, emergency cash, and cards close to your body and hidden from view. Invest in portable door locks or door stoppers. Extra security for hotel or Airbnb stays, especially if you're traveling solo. These devices are lightweight and give you peace of mind when you sleep. You can also invest in travel-sized lockbox or cable lock. Bring a small lockbox that can fit inside your luggage and be secured to something heavy like the bed frame. It's perfect for stashing passports, jewelry, or electronics while you're out exploring. Here's another tip. Before you leave your room for the day, take a quick photo of your passport and store it securely in the cloud, like Google Drive or iCloud. If the worst happens, you still have a digital copy to help with replacements. Here's a story time. I remember a friend telling me about her stay in Kabul. She said it was a nice place, good vibes, but one morning she woke up to find her passport and wallet gone. She kept her stuff under the bed, thinking it was fine. It was heartbreaking to hear how she had to scramble to contact the embassy and cancel all her credit cards. She said it was a lesson learned the hard way. Number 3, blend in as much as you can. Let's be honest, standing out as a tourist can sometimes make you a walking target. Whether it's for overpriced cab fares, pickpocketers, or scam artists, looking obviously unfamiliar with your surroundings can put a spotlight on you in the worst ways. The goal isn't to pretend you're a local, but to move with more confidence and awareness. When you blend in, you're less likely to attract unwanted attention, and you'll probably have a smoother, more authentic travel experience too. Ways to blend in: wear neutral, non-branding clothing. Loud logos, flashy designer pieces, and I love, your state or city tees can give off major tourist energy. Instead, opt in for simple, comfortable, and culturally appropriate clothing. In some places, bright activewear or shorts might scream, "I'm not from here." Go with what locals are wearing. Don't flash your phone or camera all the time. Snapping pictures is part of the fun, but constantly walking around with your camera dangling or your phone out can make you an easy mark for thieves. When not in use, keep your tech tucked away. This will also make you more present and in the moment. Use offline maps like maps.me or Google Maps offline. Instead of fumbling with paper maps or looking obviously lost on a street corner, plan your route before you head out and use offline map apps. You can even drop pins on key locations like your hotel, the nearest pharmacy, and local attractions, so you can find your way without drawing attention. Here's another tip. If you do need directions or help, don't stop in the middle of a busy sidewalk or ask random strangers on the street. Duck into a shop, a cafe, or a hotel lobby and politely ask someone at the counter. They're usually more than happy to assist, and it's very safe. Learn a few basic local phrases. A simple hello, please, or thank you in the local language shows respect and helps you connect. Watch how locals carry themselves. Do people walk fast and keep to themselves? Are they more animated and social? Mimic that vibe. Leave the expensive jewelry at home. It's not worth the risk, and you'll blend in better without it. At the end of the day, blending in isn't about hiding who you are. It's about moving through a new space with humility, awareness, and a bit of cultural sensitivity. It keeps you safer and opens you up to more genuine moments along the way. Number 4. Keep your digital world safe too. Just because you've left home doesn't mean cyber threats stay behind. In fact, traveling can make you even more vulnerable to hackers, data thieves, and digital scams, especially when you're relying on public Wi-Fi and unfamiliar networks. Think about it. Your phone, laptop, and tablet carry your whole life, from your bank info, add personal messages to travel itineraries, and copies of your ID. That little screen in your hand is basically your digital passport. Protect it like you would your physical one. Here are some simple steps to keep your digital life secure. Use a VPN, virtual private network. A VPN encrypts your internet connection, making it much harder for hackers to steal your identity, even when you're using free Wi-Fi at the airport, hotel, or cafe. It's especially important when you're logging into personal accounts like email, social media, or anything work-related. Do not access banking apps over public Wi-Fi. Need to check your bank balance, transfer funds? Wait until you're on a secure password-protected connection, or use your mobile data instead. Public Wi-Fi networks are like playgrounds for hackers looking to intercept sensitive information. Screenshot or print important documents. Boarding passes, hotel confirmations, passport pages, rental car bookings. If your phone dies or you lose access to the internet, you still have everything you need. Turn off Bluetooth and Wi-Fi auto connect so your phone doesn't automatically join random or malicious networks. Use strong, unique passwords for your travel accounts and enable two-factor verification wherever possible. Back up your photos and important data to the cloud regularly in case your phone gets damaged or lost. Here's another tip. Set up Find My Phone on Apple or Find My Device on Google before you travel. In case your device is lost or stolen, you can track it, lock it, or even erase it remotely. Trust me, you'll be grateful for that little extra prep if anything ever goes south. Trust me, you'll be grateful for that little extra prep if anything ever goes south. Remember, modern travel isn't just about passports and boarding passes. It's also about protecting the digital version of you. A little cybersecurity goes a long way in making sure your adventure is memorable for the right reasons. Number 5, emergency contact list. Write it down. Let's take it back to basics for a second. Pen and paper. Yes, even in the age of smartphones and smartwatches, a good old-fashioned written emergency contact list can be a lifesaver, literally. Why? Because phone dies, screens crack, Wi-Fi disappear, and sometimes when things go sideways, a piece of paper is the one thing that won't let you down. What to include in your emergency contact list? Your hotel or Airbnb address and phone number. If you get lost or need to give directions to a cab driver, especially in a country where you don't speak their native language, having their address written down is gold. Bonus points for including it in the local language too. The local embassy and consulate information. In case of stolen passport, legal trouble, or emergencies, this is your lifeline to home. Know where the nearest one is and how to contact them. Your family or emergency contacts back home. Include at least 2 names and numbers. If someone needs to call home for you, or you need to do it from a local payphone, you'll have the info on hand. Your travel insurance details. Include the provider, policy number, and emergency hotline. If you get sick, injured, or have a major delay or theft, this info can fast-track your help. Your allergies or medical conditions, especially if you're traveling solo, this can be very crucial. If you have asthma, diabetes, food allergies, or a specific medication, note it down along with any prescriptions. Here's another tip. Slip your emergency list into your wallet or stash it inside your day bag or passport holder. You could even tape a mini version inside your suitcase or the back of your phone case. Technology is great, but a piece of paper never runs out of battery. When you're far from home, even the tiniest bit of planning can be your lifeline. Before we jump into number 6, if you're enjoying what you're hearing so far, go ahead and show some love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the show, and don't forget, you can tune in on all major podcast platforms. I love to connect with you too, so be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, and YouTube for even more travel tips and behind the scenes moments. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, let's dive into number 6. And trust me, this one is a game changer. Listen to your gut always. This one is huge, especially for solo travelers and women. Your intuition is one of your most powerful travel tools. If someone feels off, even just a little, don't ignore it. You don't need to have all the facts. You don't owe anyone any explanation, and you definitely don't have to worry about seeming rude. Trust your instincts in moments like when your tour guide gives off sketchy energy. Maybe they're overly flirtatious, dismissive, or taking you off the planned route. Trust that uneasy feeling. When your taxi or rideshare driver makes an odd detour, politely ask questions, track the route on your phone, or ask to stop somewhere safe if it doesn't feel right. Never leave your food or drink unattended. And if you do, don't take chances. Toss it out immediately. Your safety is worth more than a second sip. Your gut knows things your brain hasn't processed yet, whether it's a vibe, a glance, or something you just can't explain. Listen to it. It's better to look back and feel like you overreacted than to wish you had a second chance. Number 7, split your money and cards. All your money in one place, that's a no-go. One lost wallet or stolen bag can completely derail your trip if you don't have a backup plan. A little money strategy goes a long way when you're on the road. Try this setup. One debit card, credit card in your wallet for daily use. One backup card tucked away in your luggage or hidden pocket. Emergency cash stashed in an unexpected place, like your shoe, a hidden bra pocket, or a zipped jacket lining. Also, notify your bank before your trip. Let them know where you're headed to so they don't flag your transactions as suspicious and freeze your card mid-trip. It's a 2-minute task that could save you a world of stress. Another tip, if your accommodation have a safe, use it. Otherwise, your backup stash should be in a place thieves wouldn't easily check. Keep it creative, but secure. Number 8, health precautions and meds. You'd be surprised how easy it is to end up sunburnt, dehydrated, or dealing with an upset stomach while traveling. Even if you're just exploring a new city for the weekend, your body is adjusting to different climates, foods, and routines, so don't leave your wellness to chance. Pack these health essentials. Sunscreen, because we always have to protect our skin. Rehydration salts or electrolyte tablets for hot climates, long hikes, or if you've caught a stomach bug. Basic medication for pain, fever, allergies, and stomach bugs. Hand sanitizer and antibacterial wipes, because not every bathroom or food stand has soap and water. If you take prescription meds, always pack them in their original label containers. Bring a copy of your prescription or a doctor's note, especially for controlled substance or if you're crossing borders. Keep a small supply in your carry-on in case your luggage is delayed or lost. Here's another tip. Also research local health risks, like what vaccines are required, areas with water safety issues, or if there's a high altitude you need to prep for. Number 9. Travel insurance is non-negotiable. You knew I was gonna circle back to this, right? Do not skip travel insurance. It's not just about lost luggage, it's about protecting yourself in case something really goes wrong. A sprained ankle in Cabo, a canceled flight in Costa Rica, or a stolen phone in Paris. These things happen more often than you think. Make sure your policy covers medical emergencies and hospital visits, stolen or lost baggage, canceled or delayed flights, lost or stolen passport, COVID-19 coverage, trip interruptions, and adventure activities like hiking, diving. Read all the fine prints. Always compare plans, know your deductible, and keep a digital and printed copy of your insurance details handy. It's one of those better to have it and not need it kind of thing. I'd like to share a few travel insurance agencies that could be a great fit for your next trip. And you know I had to share Black-owned, right? When it comes to travel insurance, there aren't many Black-owned companies exclusively focused on it. But there are Black-owned insurance agencies that can help you get the right coverage. A few to check out: HCP National. It is a Black, woman-owned brokerage offering a variety of insurance services nationwide. The Haywood Group, independent Black-owned agency with access to 150 plus insurance companies. Insure Black, a platform connecting our community to Black-owned insurance providers, and Jackson Insurance and Financial Services, a Houston-based and Black woman founded with 20 plus years of experience. Whether it's for health, travel, or peace of mind, getting travel insurance matters. Number 10, stay connected. Before you head off into adventure mode, let someone back home know your plans. Keeping your people in the loop isn't just thoughtful, it's smart. Share the basics with a trusted contact. Where you are staying, including the address and phone number, who you're traveling with. Even if it's solo, share local emergency contacts or tour details. Set a daily check-in schedule. Check in with your loved ones at least twice a day, preferably in the morning before you start your day and at night before you go to sleep. Create a code word. If you ever feel unsafe or something just isn't right, having a pre-agreed code word with your family or close friends can help you signal for help. Use apps like Life 360, Find My iPhone, or Google location sharing. Can be super helpful, especially for solo travelers. It's not about paranoia, it's about peace of mind. Here's another tip. Even just sending a quick landed safely text or a pinned location can keep your loved ones from worrying and give you one less thing to think about while you're out living your best life. So let's recap the travel safety tips. 1. Research your destination. Learn the culture, laws, and customs before you go. 2. Secure your belongings. Use lockable bags, money belts, or portable door stops, even when you sleep. Number 3, blend in. Dress low-key, use offline maps, and avoid flashing valuables. Number 4, protect your digital life. Use a VPN, avoid public Wi-Fi for banking, and back up important documents. Number 5, write down emergency contacts. Don't rely solely on your phone. Remember, paper doesn't need charging. Number 6, trust your gut. If something feels off, remove yourself immediately. No explanation needed. Number 7, split your money and cards. Never keep everything in one place. Number 8, pack health essentials. Sunscreen, basic meds, rehydration salts, and prescription meds in original containers. Number 9, get travel insurance. This is non-negotiable. Covers medical, stolen items, cancellations, and more. Number 10, stay connected. Share your itinerary and location with someone you trust. Use apps like Life 360 or Google location sharing. And bonus tip, create a code word with loved ones to discreetly signal danger if needed. That's a wrap on today's travel safety guide. I hope these tips help you feel more confident, prepared, and empowered wherever your journey takes you. Your safety is never optional, it's essential. And speaking of safety, you do not want to miss the next episode titled, Not for Sale, What You Need to Know About Human and Sex Trafficking. We'll be diving into the harsh realities, red flags to look for, and how to protect yourself and others, because awareness saves lives. Thank you for spending time with me today. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to share it with a friend, and let's connect on Instagram and TikTok at Traveling Hungry Girl. Also, don't forget to subscribe and show some love to my show. Your support helps this podcast reach even more foodies, travelers, and cultural lovers just like you. And remember, great food and travel stories are always better when shared. Tune in for new episodes every Monday and Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, keep exploring, keep eating, and keep living your best life. Bye.